Hello everybody, Jelsa Farmer here and welcome to my channel. So today finally we got the Alpine expansion DLC, and together with that we got a new map. So this will be a map tour on ERLENGRAT. Now I had some issues with finding this one. I'm on PS4 by the way. I have the platinum package. I don't have a seasons pass, so I had to pay $19 or something. But anyway, for those of you who don't know how to find it, because I were expecting it to pop up in one of the DLC in the mod hub or in the mod hub as itself, but this is the way I found it. That's the way I found it. It might be other ways of finding it, but anywho. So this now is one of the base game maps, just as Ravenport and Felsbrunn. It is by Giant Software. Seasons ready? Yes, it is. So let's have a look on the map. Here we are. You can see the western part is mostly fields, and the southern and northeastern part are grass and forestry. So what do we start with? We start with some grass fields around the farm. We have a silo, we have a cow pasture, and a new signal here, or a sign. That's the charging station. Another thing which could be interesting is the sleep trigger. The sleep trigger is here on your farmhouse, just here. Now bear in mind, if you want to sell this and put a smaller house, which I might do, because I'm considering starting a let's play on this. Now hopefully my clip will come in here, because this is what happens when you sell the farmhouse. So hopefully the clip came in there and you saw that also the shed is removed, and I think that has something with the slot count to do. I'll come back to that a little bit later. Let's see, animals. There are only one animal pen or pasture on the field. It's the cow farm on your farm. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cell points. Now one of the cell points is a little bit special, and that's the Felsbrunn grain mill. That is showing on the map over here, but it's not physically placed, so to speak, because there is a story around the train here. If you fill up the train, I will show you that later also, the train will continue in here and go into Felsbrunn and sell your items on the train. But yeah, so this is if you tab over to this one, it's not actually a physically sell point. We have a chocolate factory and cheese factory, sawmill, spinnery, supermarket, and the main sell points is the Felsbrunn grain mill and the grain mill. Contracts are available, even though I looked at this and it's only paying 4,000 for a cotton harvesting job. But anyway, animals, yeah, you start off with 10 cows, 5 brown and 5 black ones, so that's pretty neat. They have some food already, so they are not gonna die on you the first day. And Giants has also provided us with some hay bales and some straw bales. These are not decorative, these you can use to feed your cows. Now, we didn't look at field prices. Field prices varies, nothing special. 230, 300, the big fields over here, not that expensive, and they are huge. They are full of grass and forestry now, but you can always plow them up. And you have some smaller fields over here, 170, so not that bad. BGA, biogas plant, you have to buy 119,000, not the baddest price I've seen for a BGA. Silo capacity, oh, that's a special one, because on your farm you have one silo which can hold 100,000 liter, and you have some grains in it already, but then you see silo other, total capacity 400,000. That is actually 2 train stations which can hold 200,000 each of your crop, which you can store there, or as I said, you can send them by the train to Felsbrunn and sell them there. So what do we start with? That's always a big question, isn't it? First of all, slot count a little bit high, but you do get a fair bit of equipment, not the biggest one, but 730. If you start this on Farm Manager, it drops down to 532, but then you don't get anything actually, so just be aware of that. You got a Lintrack tractor, 136 horsepower. You got this one, this is the new Rigitrack 50 electric. This is, as I said, electric, pretty cool. You got the Bjører 6105, which has 100 horsepower. You got, this one is pretty cool. This is a IAB CC66. This is a mower. You got a pickup, trailer, a plow, a front mower, tether, a windrower, a loading wagon, and a baler, bale grabber or bale carrier. You got 2 tankers actually, one which has both milk and water, and the other one is only water. Front loader, bucket, bale spike, weight, cow pasture, grain silo, bunker silo, easy shed, water station, and electric charging station, and the farmhouse. And as you see, the farmhouse is 38 slots. But if you want to buy a farmhouse, it's 16 slots. So I think why this is worth 38 or 36 slots now, it's because when you sell it, you also sell this shed or garage. So, are there any mods with this map? Yes, I have to say that. Not that many, as you can see now. If you go here into decoration, we got this one, the farm garage, and you got the electrical charging station. But with this DLC, I think it is more, it's over 40 different equipment, vehicles. I'm not gonna go through all of those, but there's a lot. I might put in a link in the description. I know DJ Goham did a full review of everything a couple of days ago, so I might do that. So let's jump in this one, the electrical one. No sound. So let's just take an overview over your farm. So this is what you start with. Your property starts all the way down here, so you have all these grass field here, your farm area, your cow pasture, you have shed, your main silo. This one holds 75 or 100,000, I think. Bunker silo, and you also have this area here on top of your farm, all the way until that fence over here, and all the way around here. So it is a pretty decent size field. You can always plow it up and put some crops in it. And this is not only a grass field, so don't get scared away. There are some big fields. Also, it's very flat and nice in where the area where all the fields are, and there's nothing in between, so you can plow them together and you can get some really big fields out of here. But up in the mountains it's mainly grass work, and I guess running a harvester up here could be some challenge. So, but anyway, that's up to you. So we'll have a whiz around, or a trip around the map. I think I'm gonna go all the way to the BGA, and we're gonna start there. We're gonna test it out, and then we're going westward into the main city, a lime station, and all the way up to this place. And we're also gonna check out this big building over here. That's a big nice hotel. And lastly, I think we need to test the train. So I'll see you in a bit at the biogas plant. Sorry, wrong button. Supermarket is one of the main sell point, so that will take all of your crops and also sugarcane, eggs and milk. And just beside of the supermarket you got the Spinnery. That's this one. There we go, with the trigger just over there. Spinnery will take your wool and cotton, and then we get into the Chocolatier. This is a big building. I know these people love their chocolate, so and you have several entrances to this chocolate factory, which will take your milk. I think there are 4 actually, 2 or 3 or 2 small ones and 1 big to the left there. So here's the trigger for selling your milk. Moving on, we are coming to one of your silo, extended silo, which is the train station. So how this works is that you can leave your crops here, 200,000 liter. You can pick them up again. There is a discharge point here, or you can jump in the train and you can stop the train over this point here, and then you just press L3 and you will get whatever you have inside there. And yeah, we will go through our own train tutorial, I think, afterwards. we're coming up at the main shop. It's a really big and nice shop and a big area for your vehicles. Kraft landmaskinen. I haven't tested out the reset point. You know what? Let's reset one of our equipment. Let's reset this one. I guess it will pop up here. Yeah, there we go. You got your buy sell point, your workshop trigger over here. There's no workshop trigger on the farm. It's so quiet to drive this electrical tractor. Fuel station. There's no electrical charger there, but you can of course place other electrical chargers as long as you own the land. And over here we are coming up. This building here is the cheese factory, and you can actually look inside. You cannot walk inside, but you can definitely see that they are making cheese. So this place will take your milk, and the sell point is just here. Now looking at the map, we started over at the biogas plant. We drove down here. We have covered the supermarket, Spinnery, chocolate factory, and now we are here at the cheese factory. We'll drive over here to the other main sell point, the grain mill, and also a lime station. And then I think we go up to the sawmill, lime station, and then end it up there before we test out the train. So I need to go back here, yeah. And also you can look inside the buildings, inside the windows. You can see it's not just black windows. I think this is the biggest lime station on Farming Simulator as far as I can know. It's part of the grain mill, but it's those big tankers there. It's the grain mill, but the sell point is on the left side. So these also are one of the main sell points. Big open area, you can get big equipment in here. And as I said, there are some big fields down here. So if you have the money, you can go big. That's for sure. That's the lime station. Yeah, I'll just drive up here. You have seen the city, so I'll see you at the sawmill. So we are here at the sawmill, and this is a bit tricky. I might think that Giants have maybe need an update on this. Yeah, first of all, the other lime station is just over there, and here you see the sawmill, the brown building with the trigger, but I didn't get anything up. And then I usually do like so. I go down to the sawmill and I tag the place, and the trigger is in the middle of the road. So I don't know about that. So well, we have maybe to tip the thing in the road then. I don't get anything up here. I open up the cover, I'm on the trailer. So, let's see what happens here. Nothing here either. Nothing here. Maybe it's over here. Ah, there we go. Of course. I guess that trigger is for lumber. And the target is a little bit off, but anyhow, it's working. We are getting paid. Whoa. Disconnect, connect, and you're good. So now it's just a matter of getting ourselves all the way to the west side of the map. And also there are, you see outside the map there, it's really detailed. And even on the hill on the right side there is this gondol track which can bring you up to the mountain. It doesn't work, of course, you cannot enter it. And on my backside there is a really big bridge where you can see some trains going back and forward. Yeah. So here we're coming up to what was this named again? This is the other train station, isn't it? Let's pop up in front of him. Whoa! Yeah, I think so. Let's just double check that. Yeah, that's the railroad silo east, and the other one is called the west. Now I'm an educated mariner, so to speak, and I would have called this west and this east, but anywho, I guess the Swiss people aren't the best navigators. So also the same here, you can dump 200,000 liter of your main crops there. You can dump it into the train on the backside, and you can send it away to the other rail station. You have to drive the train, of course. If you don't drive the train will just keep on to the Felsbrunn. But you get an option. That's pretty good. So, going over here, we are facing the animal dealer, which is also really huge. So the trigger is really big over here. There you go. And I wonder if we can drive on the back side here to the Bonsai Point. It doesn't have any trigger. Yeah, there we go. So this is the Bonsai Point, which will buy your grass products. And also we have to, since I love the ocean, we have to look at the pier. And you can also see a small village on the other side of the lake there. That's the only thing missing, that we can jump in a boat. I have seen some videos of, I think it's the squad, isn't it? Yeah. He's doing some really crazy role plays, and they are out driving boats and big luxury cars, but anywho. So let's jump in the map. I think we have more or less covered all the sell points. Yeah. I think now let's go and test the train. So I've dumped some soybeans into the railway station here now. So if you press L3, you see on the top, Railroad Silo West, 200,000 liter. So I put some soybeans, so you can either take it back to your trailer and sell it on another place, or you can jump around here. You have to jump in the train when it's on the map. It is a little bit, takes some while. You can also go inside, turn on the lights. Yeah, if you see on the map, the train doesn't go in a circle. It starts up here on the northwest and it goes around here to the city and out to Felsburn. And it takes a couple of minutes before it gets back here. I guess it's going into Felsburn and a couple of other cities. So here also you can see on the tools on the top left corner I have 4 wagons. So just make sure that you, when you're pressing triangle, choose the correct one and press L1 and left on your pad to open the cover. Now you see I'm closing it, opening it, and then press L1 and start filling soybeans. I don't know how much this will hold, 10,000 liter, 11%, so yeah, maybe 100,000 liter, and you get 3. Please press the engine. Oh, okay. So maybe the complete train will hold 300,000. So now let's go through the city and let's see what happens when we get out of the map. There you see that big hotel up on the hill there. And there's also one other place where you can fill the train. It's not a silo, it's the one coming up on the right side here. If you have a big trailer or sugarcane trailer or wheel loader, you can dump it straight onto here. And now let's see what happens when we go outside. Here we go. The train will now drive to Felsbrunn and will return on the other side of the map. Do you want the train to sell the loaded goods at the grain mill in Felsbrunn? So if you press yes, it will sell it directly, you will get your money. If you press no, the train will appear on northwest corner again and with your grains inside. So let's just sell it. There we go, 31,000. And that's the big bridge I was talking about. There is some trains going back and forwards there. So I think the last test will be collisions with header. So I released myself a Massey with a header, and I also want to test pallets, of course. So I got a pallet, and also this one, the tractor that you get is a 4-wheel steering on, just as the JCB 4220. How cool is that? And the brake light is really sharp. Let's see the indicators. Anyway, let's test the header first. I haven't found any hedges, I only found fences. So let's try this. Let's lower it down and let's hope for the best. Yes, no collisions on headers on the fences, which I like, and I think also most of you like. And let's try the pallet. Yeah, no collisions on the fence. Really nice. Here we are at the famous hotel, and just look at that view. It's really nice. I'm here with my tractor, coming up here for a cup of coffee, and the hotel is standing on these poles into the mountain. And you can also, if you zoom in a little bit, you can look inside the rooms, which is pretty cool. And I think this hotel is built around a big rock, because if we go inside, there you see, it's like the hotel is built around this rock, and also this one. Yeah, a little bit out on the side there, but anyway. So that's ERLENGRAT, the map that came with the ALPINE expansion today. As I said, for all the equipment, please check out DJ Goham's site, and I think also Mr.SealyP was talking about doing a full review of all the equipment. Other than that, I thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you want. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more map tours like this. Will I start a let's play on it? Most likely, because my days on Six Ashes is coming to an end. I'm also waiting for another map, but yeah, we'll see. So that will be it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.